Good morning to you. It must be 5 o'clock somewhere out there on the eastern seaboard on this beautiful Wednesday, the 17th day of November of 2021. So, for all of those people who have already hit some level of bonus, congratulations. Let's work hard to finish up the month strong. We do have a interruption for those who partake in that Thanksgiving weekend, but keep your eyes on the prize, keep your processes in order, make sure you're always doing the right thing to get more people in your pipeline. We do this for all of our brothers and sisters, whether they're in major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, copier sales, automotive sales, regular retail. We try to give you best practices free of charge every day. So you're getting dressed. Let me unpack this right quick so I can get down the road also. Today, I want to look at planning to coast through the end of the year. It's November. December's already here. Let me kick back and just let the year in. Now, I admit that it's tempting. The holidays are coming, your thoughts turn to turkey and dressing, and also mistletoe and kicking back for a fresh start in 2001 by you watching a few ball games. Indeed, many of your sales competitors will take a breather. But while they coast, you might be able to boast your closing deals that they ignored. Here's the why that you need to end strong to beat your competition to make sure that you're ready for 2022. Less activity competition means less noise. Regardless of the number of days that you prospect or your customers have planned during the last month or two of the year, they will still be on the job more than not. But if your sales competition have gone into hibernation, your prospects have fewer distractions and less noise. In fact, they might be just more relaxed and receptive to your request for a meeting. Now, that means your sales message has a greater chance of breaking through and being heard above all of the fray. So, end of the year money might be burning a hole in your prospect's pocket. Not only must budgeting cooperations, when we look at large corporations, funds that are being spent by different departments, they have an end of the fiscal year, which compounds into the calendar year in many organizations. So if they're not spending, the fact is they could lose or impact monies budgeted for future allowances. So for those reasons alone, I would find ways to get in front of companies who are still eager to spend some money before December 31st. Even if your product or service isn't devoted and won't be delivered until the end of the year, some companies may engage to prepay an order and not to sacrifice the allocated funds. Likewise, many need to spend before January 1st for tax purposes. For example, if a company can take tax wide write offs on marketing, transportation, operating, or other deductibles, they will want to make sure that those expenses are paid by the end of the year. So it's easier to keep up in your pipeline those hot people. You've met with them, you know how they operate. Thank and think this year. How can I thank and think of my traditional pipeline and giving them some type of end of the year visit. Whether you bring a guest, whether you bring a little present, but while you're there, you can talk about what's on their plate. What can you do for them before December 31st? Now you can realize some additional monies that you haven't thought of before. Now, your compensation plan should be written to reward nonstop sales performance. If everybody else have already checked out for the year and you're still banging in your territory, let your manager know. Your reputation depends on steady, unwavering effort. So while the mice are sleeping, let's make some money. More than just your compensation is on the line, it's also your reputation. Look what will happen as you go into 2022 when those decision makers know that you're a player. Now, it might be tempting to let your guard down and coast like the other people to the end of the year. That's on you. But I'm just letting you know there are plenty of compelling reasons why this is a big mistake. But it's not for me to drill into what you already have assigned. But if you have goals, if you have dreams, if you want to obtain and reach something, why not end the year strong or at least set up for the first quarter of next year? If it sounds good to you, try it. Give it a shot. Doesn't have to be with all. Let me try to find a few more before the holiday season shuts down because many of them have capital that they need to disclose of before December 31st. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with the Hardison's tip for today on this lovely Wednesday, the 17th of November of 2021. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.